All right, what's up, everybody? What's up? This is your boy, the Maglinator, baby, coming to you all the way live. A special stream tonight because I'm doing three dishes tonight, actually. Just preparation because I got a little catering business, right? And in my catering business, sometime I got to get things ready for taste testing for the customers. So, what we got today, baby, in the refrigerator, let me go and get it out right now. We got the big one, baby. This is the big one right here. And this is the one that you've been waiting for, Kahlua pork, baby. I'm going to take this nice pork shoulder right here. Traditionally, you use a pork butt, but I'm gonna use a pork shoulder, and I'm gonna put that over here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, you can see it inside the pressure cooker. Now, I've already started the pressure cooker up because I don't want to waste too much of y'all time, but not to waste too much of time. I got to get this thing started. Okay. So anyway, what I'm gonna do with this now? I lived in Hawaii for 4 years, right? And when I lived in Hawaii, I learned how to make Kahlua pork. Now, I really didn't learn because I was assisting other people in their kitchen, right? Long story short, I had to learn how to make it myself, right? And I did. But Magna Nation is all about getting down to business with the flavorization, baby, okay? And I told y'all about all that before. But in this particular case, I have to tell you one more thing about myself. I'm always evolving, baby. I'm always evolving, trying to take cooking to a whole new level. That's just a part of what I do. And one of the things about the Kahlua pork is taking it to a whole new level is how to cook it. Now, traditionally, when I started making Kahlua pork years ago, 4 hours in the oven, baby. 4 hours in the oven, okay? Well, I promised a friend of mine, well, long story short, I have a Hawaiian friend. He lived over here in Florida for a while. And while he was here, we became really, really tight, right? So I said, man, look, I gotta show you how I make Kahlua pork now because what I evolved to making Kahlua pork in the pressure cooker, right? And I told him, I said, look, however you make your Kahlua pork, make it the way you make it, right? Get your ingredients together and put it in the pressure cooker. I loaned him a pressure cooker, not this one, but I loaned him a pressure cooker to take home to make it. And he made it in the pressure cooker. And man, when he came to work Monday morning, look in his eyes, just pure love, man, pure happiness. He was so happy. And I said, look here, man, you can't go back home and teach folks how to do this in a pressure cooker. Because if you do, because it's easier, because you get more broth in the end, nobody will cook Kahlua pork in the oven anymore because this is so easy. But that's all because of the evolution of what I brought to enlighten him. Well, he's back in Hawaii right now. But before he left, I said, look, man, you just can't tell nobody, man. I say, seriously, man, because it's a beautiful thing to cook Kahlua pork in the oven because for 3.5 hours of the four, at least 3 of those hours, it smells so good while it's baking, okay? And you don't want to lose that. You want to keep the traditional thing going. But the reason I'm showing y'all now is because they got too many people baking Kahlua pork in pressure cookers. So I said, wait a minute. I might as well tell my people how to make it too. The Magnators, I'm bringing y'all in on one of my cooking secrets, baby. Now, this was a frozen one. Took it out the freezer this morning. As you can see, it's still pretty consistent here. Pork shoulder, traditionally used the pork butt. You can use either one. It comes out just the same, baby. Delicious, okay? Now, I've already got the water spiced up, okay? I got my seasoning blend already in it. Now, what I want you to do, what I want you to do, I want you to go to the internet and I want you to look at 10 Kahlua pork recipes and I want you to find one. And I want you to look at the ingredients and I want you to make your own. I'm not going to tell you how I make mine, okay? Look, part of Magnation is putting in the work too. I can't make it easy on you. I'm not even easy on my own children, okay? So I can't be easy on you too. And it's all about the love, baby. It's all about the love of making sure that you can go out in the future and look at, say, like one of the other dishes I'm making today, shawarma. This is from Turkey, but it's not made the way Turkish people make it, okay? I've combined several different recipes to make my own shawarma, and it's been tested by people who lived in Dubai. by people who lived in Turkey, who lived in Germany, okay, where they're making this stuff a lot, okay? Greeks too. And I'm also making up some hooly hooly chicken today, y'all. Those are 3 dishes that I'm making. I got a neighbor next door, college girl, came home. Hey, she loves my cooking, so gotta hook her up, okay? But anyway, what I'm doing right now, I'm cutting up pork shoulder or pork butt traditionally, okay? And I'm just gonna cut this up into cubes. Now everybody does it a little bit different. Some people use the whole pork butt, score it, rub it down, okay? And that's just how they make it. There's more than one way to make halua pork, okay? You got to find yours, and I want you to do that. As you can see, I'm keeping all the fat, okay? Keeping all the fat on, and that's nothing but flavor, okay? I got the water heated up already. I'm gonna plug this back in to keep it going, okay? And as you can see, I'm just cubing it up, baby. Just, not nice little strips, not too big, because it's gonna cook in the pressure cooker. Now, like I told you before, in Hawaii, you make this stuff and you cook it, you cooking it for 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, right? Well, with this, the way I do mine, it's only 90 minutes. Now I know while I'm putting this cold meat into the pressure cooker, what's the first thing gonna happen? The water gonna cool down, and that's why he needs the water first, so it wouldn't take so long for it to cook up. You know what I'm saying? And now this is practically, see, that's practically ice. Okay. So, but me and the wife, we went out Christmas shopping today. So, hey, look, I'm telling you right now, you want this on your Christmas table, okay? So I go out and we go out a little bit, do some Christmas shopping, and you know, I come back and I'm getting down to business. So anyway, I want everybody to be safe out there. Okay, that's the first thing I want to tell you. Y'all need to be safe out there. It's Christmas time. The good, the bad, the ugly, the hazards, everything out there. It's the same old America we live in. Okay. Same thing happening every day, still happening every day. And I'm just about finished with this. Like I say, while you watching me do this and cooking, you could be going to recipes.com or just type in Kalua pork recipe and you can be making your own. You can be starting to gather information right now, okay? Don't just sit here and watch me cook. You can say, okay, let me listen to him, or let me go look at some ingredients, just cut and paste into a Word document. Now you got 5 different recipes. Now later on you can look at them and come up with your own, okay? And you're gonna see they all use just about the same ingredients. Keep it as simple as possible, okay? And that's the only key I'm gonna give you. Keep it as simple as possible. All of them got some of the same ingredients. What's in all of them? Like this one might have garlic, and this one might have onions, this one might have this and that, that. There's only a few ingredients to make a pork. Just use those in the right proportions, and you're gonna be all right. All right. So we got this in here. Let me give this a good stir. Oh yeah, that water's warm, baby. Yeah, okay. Give that a good mix. I'm gonna rinse the hands real quick. I got a nice sink of water right here. Hot, soapy Clorox water. I'll rinse the hands off with that. All right. Put the top on. Pressure cooker already set for 30 minutes, okay? This pressure cooker is really a rice cooker. There's also a pressure cooker. Timer's 30 minutes. So it's going to go off. I'm going to start it over again for an hour and then again for 90 minutes. So we got about a 2-hour stream here, y'all. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because when I cook the huli huli chicken and the shawarma, hey, look, they're going to take about 15 minutes apiece. Look, this is the Magnator, baby. And welcome to the Magnator. I'm up in here. I don't even know what I named this. It's called testing. I'm going to have to change that, because this is 3 international dishes. As you can see, 2 of them are from Hawaii. The other one is from Turkey, Saudi Arabia, the Arab world, the shawarma, the huli huli chicken, the kalua pork, and the shawarma. As I said a little bit earlier, I have a little catering business. I got some parties to do, so I'm bringing some of these samples to some of the people who want me to throw parties. They want me to cook for them. Okay. Also, the huli huli chicken, kalua pork, those are in bigger proportions because, like I said, my next door neighbor's daughter's home from college, and hey, look, she been eating my food since she was 8 years old. So, man, that girl done graduated. Man, she didn't graduate a couple years ago. What am I talking about? I tell you, time flies when you're having fun. But I love girl. She's good. Boom. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna move some of this out of the way. I did use this for a second, so I'm gonna wash this off. And this is my scraper tool, and I use this because it's efficient. Actually, it's a cheese grater, okay? But I use that to do all kinds of stuff, man. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get this out of the way and get ready to get down with the shawarma and the huli huli chicken. Yeah. All right. All right. So anyway, we gonna pull this over here, and I'm gonna do this on the griddle. Okay. I'm gonna do this on the electric griddle. Oh, there you are. Okay. So anyway, what you guys doing for Christmas? Okay. I don't really know what's happening out there right now, but I want you to do one thing. I want you to make sure that you're safe in everything you go. You know, there's some bad Santas out there. Okay. So you just be safe in whatever you do. Now, getting back, I'm gonna since we got time, I'm gonna give you some entertainment. I'm gonna tell you my Kahlua pork story. Okay. The way the first time I tasted Kahlua pork was in Hawaii. We arrived in Hawaii January 1996. Me, my wife, my two kids. Okay, I was in the military. You know, we didn't have any place to stay yet, so they put us up in a hotel. So I asked the hotel manager. I said, "Well, where's a good place to go?" She said, and she told me. She said, "Well, you want to go down to Best Western at the Daniel Alikoa. I can't remember the name, but the Hawaii, well, Honolulu Hawaii Airport. There's a Hawaiian lunch buffet at the Best Western. So we went to the Best Western. I tell you, man, I had lau lau for the first time over there. I had Kahlua pork, huli huli chicken. I had some lomi lomi salmon, Kahlua pork, bunch of stuff for the first time. Hawaii mac salad. It was so beautiful, man. But of course, the next day I couldn't remember the name. I just remember how good it tasted. But anyway, long story short, I'm at a guy's house, right? Sunday for just to watch football. And this guy from across the street, like I can see the back of this guy's house, right? And he comes out of his house and he starts digging something out of the ground. Picks it up and he takes it in. Okay. I used to go to this guy's house for Sundays every now and then. Sometime he come to my house. But every time, man, we'd be out there, in the afternoon. Because see, in Hawaii the games come on early in the morning. So after the games, we hang out in the yard and stuff like that, kids playing around, right? This guy comes out in his yard and he picks up and he brings it in the house. I'm like, this guy every weekend, he goes and dig something up out of the ground and take it in the house. So one day, the guy house I was at, his name was Lou. Lou was in the house. And the guy came out and he was digging in the backyard. So I go down there and talk to him. I said, and I tell the guy, I said, excuse me, sir, I can ask you a question. I said, I go to my friend's Lou house down the street all the time to watch football. And every time I'm here on a Sunday, about 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the evening, you come outside. Now I'm not sure if that was the time. I'm just making that up. But every time after the games, you would come outside, dig something out of the ground, and you would go in the house. And he says, the emu, man. I said, emu, what's that? He tells me, he explains to me how he's cooking food underground. Okay? He's cooking food underground. So I said, well, how do you do that? So he tells me about the wood. He tells me about the rocks. He tells me about the lao lao, the Kahlua pork. He tells me about how he puts beef, chicken, pork, turkey, vegetation, all in this little lava rock oven that he made and cooks the food. So I said, look, can you show me how to do that? And he did. Well, he actually didn't show me, but he wrote down the instructions for me because he starts it at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. But anyway, he let me taste some of it. And man, it was so delicious. I mean, I've got an emu in my backyard to this day, right? Now when I left that base and went to my next base, I lived in base housing, so I couldn't, dig a fire pit on federal grounds, right? But when I came into Florida and bought my own home, hey, I dug an emu in my backyard. I've been cooking underground ever since. But anyway, getting back to Kahlua pork, right? I used to go to this Hawaiian lunch buffet on base at my job. Me, Sergeant Reedy, Sergeant Toole, whole bunch of guys I work with and stuff from back in those days would always go to the Hawaiian lunch buffet on Thursdays, and that Kahlua pork was so good, right? But I would also take my wife out to the club. The club, the military has a club, and the club is like a dance hall, a dining facility, a restaurant, game rooms. Military base has a lot of stuff. But anyway, it's called the NCO Club, the Non-Commissioned Officers Club. And I would take my wife there to eat, and they had Kahlua pork on the menu. So I would get it pretty often, but I always had the same waiter. His name was Ricky, right? And I said, Ricky, can you tell me how to make this Kahlua pork, man? This stuff is so good, man. I said, one day I'm gonna leave Hawaii, and I know I'm gonna want this for the rest of my life. Oh, no, 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 brother, man. No, no, brother. We can't tell you how to make the Kahlua pork. I can't teach you that because Chef Lucas would kill me. The chef name at the Hickam Air Force Base NCO Club name was Chef Lucas, and that's the only reason I know his name because Ricky said Chef Lucas would kill me, brother. No, 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 no. I can't do that, brother. No, 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 man. I can't do that. Over the years, I would ask Rick over and over again how to make Kahlua pork, and he would always say, no, no, brother. I can't tell you. Long story short, 4.5 years later, I'm getting ready to leave Hawaii. I said, Rick, me and my wife we're leaving on a Tuesday. And this is the last Saturday night we're there. I said, Rick, look, man, I've been coming here for 4 years. I've been asking you for this recipe. Why don't you give me that recipe, man? Rick said, no, no, brother. I just can't give it to you, man. I love you, man. You give good tips, man. We have good relationship, man. We have lots of love, fun, lots of laughs and everything. But I cannot give you this recipe, man. I said, okay, Rick. I love you, man. But I'm leaving Tuesday, right? Okay, so I'm thinking I'm not going to get a Kahlua pork recipe. But lo and behold, Milani calls my wife up the next morning and she tells her that there's a family fun night at the NCO club. Let's get together one more time. Okay? Family fun night is a night when you're in Hawaii, Alaska, or anywhere overseas that the government puts together a family fun night is a night for the children. Okay? Where they have a clown will come out with the balloons and face painting and all this stuff. So we all got together for one more night with the kids running around. They had the balloons, they had the jugglers and everything, the face painting. Had a really, really good time with our kids, with their kids, one more time running around together with Aloha Love, baby. And it was great. It was great. It was great to see the kids together just one more time. Family fun night was over, right? And we were just standing around talking, saying goodbye one more time. Everybody else left except for me and about 20 of my friends and their kids and my kids. They're running around. And the people that work in the club are picking everything up, cleaning up, right? And there's Rick picking up tables and chairs. I said, Rick, what's up? Man, I thought you were leaving, man. I said, yo, man, I'm not leaving till Tuesday. I said, look here, man. It's my last chance to see you, bro. Flying out Tuesday. I need that recipe. He said, brother, you're a good man. I'm gonna give you that recipe, man, but you cannot do this without me in your heart. Yeah? So he goes and he finds a napkin and he writes the recipe down in pencil. And he tells me, he says, when you cook the Kahlua pork, man, you got to seal the pan. You got to seal the pan like you don't want your mama to get out of that pan, bro. To seal the pan like you don't want your mama to get out of there. So anyway, I go into my next base. 3 months later, oh, I got the Kahlua Pork recipe in my wallet. I pull it, open my wallet, I pull it out, and what happens if you write in pencil on a napkin? It faded away. It faded away. The recipe faded away. But it was good enough where I could see it, and I can take my pencil and a magnifying glass and recreate the recipe. Okay. And the first time I tried to make Kahlua Pork, I tried to make it in a porcelain pan, and it came out terrible, dry. Okay, and I'm making this real short. The next time I tried a glass pan, and I wasn't planning that, but it was just me discriminately just picking up another pan. Just picking up a pan out of my oven to make it. Came out dry again. I mean, both times you start the cooking, you start the process. I can smell it getting good. I can smell it getting real good. But then after a while, the flavor fade away, and it just come out dry pork roast. Horrible, man, horrible, really. But because it was smelling so good before the smell went away, I knew I was on to something. I knew I was on to something. So what I did is I kept trying. And one day I tried a tin pan. And I tell you, when I took the aluminum foil to grip that pan, I had a flashback. When my hand went like this, I felt where I could seal the pan. And I remember Rick said, "You got to seal that pan like you don't want your mama to get out there, brother." I baked that Kahlua Pork for 4 hours. After about an hour, the house started smelling good. The kitchen started smelling good. My wife came in from shopping at about the 2.5 hour point. The whole house was smelling good. She's like, "That smells so familiar. What is that?" I said, "Don't you worry about that, baby. I got this. I got this, baby. I got this." Tell you what, man. After 3.5, 4 hours, I took that Kahlua Pork out, opened it up. Now remember, I sealed the pan. Sealed the pan. So the top of the pan was like a bubble. The aluminum foil was like a bubble. And when I opened it up, it was like a genie in the lamp, man. So much steam and pressure had built up in there, and it smelled so good, and all the oils and juices were there, baby. It was so flavorful, and took 2 forks and separated the fat from the meat, and man, mwah! It was beautiful, baby. Kahlua Pork, and that's my Kahlua Pork story. Trial and error, baby. But now I don't mess it up no more. I don't mess it up anymore at all. And that's what I want you to do. You got to learn how to cook, baby. You got to do some trials. You got to get that porcelain pan. You got to get that glass pan. You got to make some mistakes in the kitchen, baby. Don't try to don't try to be me. Be you. You're gonna make some mistakes in the kitchen. You're gonna burn a few things. You might even burn your hands sometime. But what you got to do, make sure it's gonna seal up. What you got to do is you've got to get the cooking in that kitchen, baby. I hope somebody's going out right now and looking at some Kahlua Pork recipes so they can make their own Kahlua Pork. Remember what I said. There's about 3 or 4 main ingredients, baby. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. All of them going to have certain ingredients. Just use those. The ones that are in all of them. Just keep it to those and you're going to be all right. Love you. Kahlua Pork for everybody. Now, like I said, the reason I'm showing you how to do it in a pressure cooker, okay, is because it's already on the internet. I would have never put this on the internet unless I saw Hawaiians already doing it. Instapot, Kahlua Pork, and everything. Okay, it's out there. I might as well go on and make a video for my Maglinators, baby. So my Maglinators can get the easy way to make Kahlua Pork and be like me. Don't be me. Be similar to me. Kind of like me. But be you, baby. You got to be you because if your grandmother tell you to do something different, if I'm making a beef stew, a chicken stew, gumbo, jambalaya, and your grandmother tell you to do something different, don't do what I tell you. Do what your grandmother tell you. Do what your mama tell you. All macronation is not the same, baby. You do you. I'm gonna do me. And if I'm ever in your neighborhood, you can feed me something. Understand what I'm saying? Which means if you're in my neighborhood, I'll feed you something. Our Kahlua Pork may not taste the same, but guess what? They're gonna be real good, baby. So anyway, We about to get on with the second stage of this thing, baby. Hey, look, the pressure cooker just got hot enough to seal, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the hooly hooly chicken, baby. Hooly hooly chicken is one of my favorites, baby. One of my favorites, and I absolutely love it. In Hawaii, another story. I'm barbecuing, man. I was barbecuing in Hawaii every weekend, man. I'll bring food to work. People just loving it, man. You know, 'cause I share with people, you know. But I'm doing the things that I do, right? But I used to barbecue so much. One day, one of the brothers, his name was Ronnie Mack, Kappa Alpha Psi, Ronnie Mack. Ronnie Mack says, man, Magdalena, you should be cooking a whole lot, man. You ever tried that hooly hooly chicken? I said, hooly hooly chicken? What's that? He said, you never tried the hooly hoo? I said, what? Man, you never had the hooly hooly chicken? I'm like, no, man, what is that? He said, look, go get the hooly hooly sauce. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you what it looks like. You see, I keeps it with me, baby. Go get you some hooly hooly sauce, marinate your chicken for 2 days, and then barbecue it. That's all you do. It's not me. It's all in the sauce, baby. It's all in the sauce, baby, okay? I'm not going to try to take credit. It's not due me, okay? This is the one. Now, there's some recipes on here, too, that I've never tried, but I've given this sauce to people as gifts in the past, and they tried these recipes, and they absolutely love them. So get you some hooly hooly sauce. It costs more than soy sauce, but it's fantastic, baby. Trust me. And I got some dishes that I do that's not on this bottle. Own self-created creations with hula hula sauce that I made. I'm gonna have to share that with y'all one day. So you got to keep watching, baby. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get me a little something to drink here. I got a little kombucha right here. It's one of those synergy drinks. Yeah. You know, just to get something in to help me with the thirst category of my life. You know, kombucha. Okay, this is getting a little warm. Right on schedule, baby. Some good stuff. Yeah, let me I keep some straight Clorox in the house. I'm gonna spray that cutting board that you made that pulled pork with, that chopped it up with, just to keep down some of the germ content. Gonna make it easier to clean too. I gotta put some more in it too. Okay, so that's my hula hula chicken story. Now, sterilization, baby. I keep these. I got a bunch of these, but I keep now. I was gonna do this outside. I was gonna stream outside, but it's cold out there right now, and I decided to do it in the house. Okay. So anyway, sterilization, baby. Sterilization. Why? Why? Because you got to eat it, man. Sterilization, baby. Now this is clean, and I made something this morning. That's why I don't have to wash the whole thing. Just a little. See how clean that is? Yeah, that's clean as it could be, baby. Because I only had it in the garage for a couple of hours today. I got to tell you what I did this morning. Now this is going back to the other dish we have over here, the shawarma. Okay. I've been having one of my coworkers. I've been making my shawarma blend. Okay, it's a proprietary blend of herbs and spices mixed with yogurt. Now I use this Greek God's yogurt right here because that's what my wife likes to eat because she's on this health kick, and I'm kind of on it too. But you can see this is plain Greek yogurt, right? Let me turn it the right way. Plain Greek yogurt, traditional plain yogurt, but I've got my special spice blend in there. Okay, that special spice blend Ooh, baby. Mm. It was really, really good. Okay. The way I started making souvlaki is two guys who I work with were talking about souvlaki one day. Oh, souvlaki in Dubai was so good. No, the best souvlaki is in Germany. No, it's in Poland. No, it's in Greece. No, it's in Saudi Arabia, Turkey. Everybody talking about best souvlaki they ever had. Excuse me from leaving the camera. And it was a conversation. I did not know what souvlaki was, so I didn't care about it. The very next day, two of my other coworkers come in. Now they were off on a job outside the area, and they come in talking about how good the souvlaki was they had downtown yesterday. Well, for the last 3 days actually, because they went say Monday, or they went again Tuesday, they went again Wednesday, and they went again Thursday. They went three out of 4 days. Well, this is Friday, and they're talking about souvlaki. I'm like, wait a minute, there's something to this souvlaki. It's got to be good. I mean, it's for Mac Nation, baby. That's an omen. That's saying, man, you got to get to work. Okay. So anyway, sorry I didn't have that light on when I was doing that pork. So anyway, what do? Same thing I told you about Kahlua pork. I get on the internet and I pull up a Word document and I get 10 souvlaki restaurant. I'm sorry. I'm saying so. I'm not saying the wrong thing. This is shawarma, y'all. 10 shawarma recipes, and I look at each one. I find the common ingredients, and one of the common ingredients is yogurt. Okay, some use buttermilk to keep it moist, but 9 out of 10 of them use yogurt, and they use a whole list of ingredients. Okay, well, guess what? My lamb recipe that I use to make my lamb burgers had most of those ingredients in it. So I took a portion of my lamb recipe, added a few more ingredients to it, mixed it up, bought some chicken, marinated it, cooked it the next weekend, ran to the fellas who knew what souvlaki tastes like, and man, they told me that was some of the best souvlaki they ever had. Because my souvlaki recipe, I keep saying souvlaki, shawarma, maybe I should just look at it while I'm talking, huh? Because my shawarma recipe, they said, oh, it smells so good, baby. Coming out the block, baby. I just, if you could just smell what the marinade is marinating, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Marinating, baby. That's what I'm talking about in the house, baby. Maybe it wanted to get out so bad it was making me say so. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the shawarma, baby. The shawarma. I brought it in. I let them taste it. They said it was like the best shawarma they ever had. And I put a little extra red pepper in there for a kick. And because, we talk about food a lot, and some of these guys say they like a little red pepper to kind of tickle the back of their throat. So I threw a little extra red pepper in there. Okay. So for people who know what shawarma tastes like, Magdalena shawarma is right up there with the best of them, baby. As far as the people who I know, okay. Like I said, proprietary recipe, but go out, like I told you, go out and look at 10 shawarma recipes, find the common ingredients, mix them up with some yogurt, real good. I let them marinate overnight, and I hit them on the grill, baby. All right, that's my huli huli chicken and my shawarma stories. Okay, 23 minutes, y'all. We got some time to go, baby. Okay, so anyway, I've got this heated up at 400 degrees. As you can see, it is already what? It's been sterilized. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do here, I'm going with my favorite, baby. Mythology, Greek olive oil, baby. Nothing but the best for you and me. Okay, but just use extra virgin olive oil. That's the one that I suggest you use when you're doing souvlaki this way. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do huli huli chicken first. I use it for huli huli chicken too. So anyway, nice little coating. All right. And now I'm just going to take the huli huli chicken that's in a Ziploc bag. There you go, baby. The smell hits you. The smell hits you as soon as the woohoo! As soon as it gets to going, baby. The smell hits you now. If you go to the internet and you look up hooly hooly chicken, nobody's cooking hooly hooly chicken like this, baby. Nobody's cooking hooly hooly chicken like this, okay? Hooly hooly chicken is barbecue chicken, baby. And hooly hooly chicken is on a rotisserie, baby. See, hooly means turn. Turn. Hooly hooly. Turn, turn. Turning your chicken round and round and round. It has nothing to do with the flavor profile, man. Hooly hooly chicken is like marination, baby. It's a process, okay? It's a thing all its own, okay? Trying to make hooly hooly chicken from scratch, I've tried. I just can't do it. But there's hooly hooly chicken seasonings out there. Matter of fact, I've got some from Hawaii. I just never tried them because I like using the hooly hooly sauce so much. I mean, that's how it came up. And like I said, I'll tell you in the beginning, hooly hooly chicken is barbecue chicken. Okay, see, with these flat griddles, just about anything I can do on a grill, I can do on a griddle. You know, check me out, baby. Let's see what we got here. I'm just clowning around right now. I'm just gonna put a couple on there. Yeah, give me one more. Give me one more. Oh man, boy, that's hot. Let me go on them. I licked my finger just now. You know, ain't no telling who might get that. I'm just gonna keep these two on there. All right, but anyway, you know, in Hawaii, hooly hooly chicken is barbecue chicken. You're not gonna see anybody doing this, but you know what? This is the Magnator, baby. I got to do me, man. I told you I investigated. I improvise. I come up with new ways of cooking, and you got to do the same thing because there's something out there that you do. Man, look, I'm talking hooly hooly chicken stir fried, baby. Look, this right here is frozen angel hair noodles, okay? I can take these, put it in some water right now, let them defrost a little bit, then take a portion of this on the side and make a hooly hooly angel hair stir fry, baby. This is what the Magnator does, baby. He comes up with new dishes all the time. Take it, cook it to a whole new level every day. But that's what I do, baby. And I like doing it. You know why? Because that's what I do. Take and cook it to a whole new level. FX7, baby. All the way live. Magnator, transforming, roll out with me, baby. Magna Prime. That's right. All the time. Anytime, every time. I'm taking out all players, baby. Come on, try to do a cooking competition against me. Bring it. Come on, baby. Come on. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to text my best friend. Let me get my phone. He's supposed to be on. He's supposed to be watching me. Act. Let me go get my phone, y'all. Yeah, I told him I was going to let him know when I go live. Hey Siri, open Twitch. Hey Siri, open Twitch. Okay, I'm looking at myself live right now. So how do I send this to my best friend? There to message. There to message. There to message. There to message. There to. Okay, I'm gonna send it to my Facebook people too. All right, okay, okay. All right, now I got a nice little char on here, right? Nice little char. Next thing I want to do, baby, I just want to flip it all over. I just want to flip it over. Just want to flip them over and keep it going, baby. Because see, it doesn't matter how you cook it, baby. The hooly hooly flavor is in the sauce, and the sauce has got the flavor baked. It's marinated in. Okay, and like I was just about to say, sometimes I bake it, baby. Let me tell you something. If I took this, marinated, put it in the oven, sealed the pan up, and cooked it, man. Talk about some Hawaiian style hooly hooly pulled chicken, baby. Come on, y'all. I just gave a Hawaiian a new idea, baby. I gotta tell you about the triplecta, baby. The triplecta, baby. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, look. If I was to make some Hawaiian style beef, like a shoyu beef or meat jun or like a bulgogi or something. No, not a bulgogi. Let's see. Or maybe like some of us have a Hawaiian barbecue steak or something like that, man. I took the pork, the chicken, and the steak and made a triple black sandwich, baby, with all three meats, baby, like the tripleta from Puerto Rico, man. Hawaiian style. And I've done it before. Man, best po' boy I ever had. Nothing from Louisiana. With a shrimp and oyster po' boy and catfish po' boy, a king, baby. Tell you what, Hawaiian style, baby. K Aloha is what they call me. No, they don't. But I love to say I am. K Aloha. But anyway, baby, we got this going on. This is smelling fantastic. And I'm loving it, baby. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, flavor profile, baby. You're going to see me do this a lot when I'm stir frying. You see all this sticky, gooey stuff right here? You see that? Man, that's flavorization, baby. So you're going to see me scrape it up, scrape it up, scrape it up, scrape it up, and putting it back in, baby. And putting it back in with the goodness of it all. So that's what I'm doing here right now, baby. Ooh, got a little piece fell off there. Good thing I wasn't outside. That'll be gone. That'll be a gone piece of hooly hooly, baby. So anyway, I just like to scrape up all that juicy goodness, that flavor profile, baby, and bring it on back. You keep that to keep all those juices, to keep all that flavor inside the meal of which I'm good. Why should I let flavor go away? You know how good that crispy bird piece tastes when you barbecuing? Come on, you know you don't throw that away. Somebody want that crispy black piece. You know it. Come on, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what it's all about, baby. I wish you were here. I wish you were here to smell what the brother cooking. But the magnet, baby, I'm getting on down. I'm getting on down. I'm getting on down tonight. I'm like Casey in the Sunshine Band. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. I cook a little food, drink a little wine, still get down tonight, baby. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody on the road with your boy, Magnator, getting it on, baby. And that's what we doing, baby. I just had to check something, see if anybody was in the chat. But anyway, what we got back here, 14 more minutes before that's done, we'll be finished, baby. This chicken, I mean, you can already just cut it. See, this chicken is already ready, you know. But if you want to cook it to a certain internal temperature to get it cooked through and through, baby, just go and look at that, y'all. Just go and look at that. Look at that, baby. Look at that golden color, baby. And you know I haven't been here too long. You know I haven't been here cooking for too long. I'm just getting on down to business, y'all. And this how it is, baby. This how it is over here in my house every weekend, baby. Every weekend. Every weekend. But Magdalene is cooking. As a matter of fact, I cook during the week too, baby. My wife says she lives in a 5-star restaurant, and you know what? I cannot disagree with her. I gotta tell y'all about breakfast this morning too, and I'm gonna do this for y'all one day. This morning for breakfast, we get up and we don't know what we gonna have for breakfast, and I was gonna make my wife eggs Benedict, baby. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna make my wife the eggs Benedict. But you know what I did instead? Now, that was just an idea. Okay. So I gotta tell y'all what happened at the end of the next level of this idea that I had came up with this morning, right? Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. But this is just cook. We just getting the internal temperature up now. No need to keep it at 400. I'm gonna take it down to 300. Just let it sizzle. Just let it sizzle. Ooh, a sweet little piece right there, y'all. Oh yeah, woo, yeah. I'm talking about, baby. I'm talking about the love, baby. Remember, even if I was to barbecue this on the grill, there's one thing I would not be using. You know what it's called? Barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce would totally mess this up. If you look at Hawaiian style hula hula chicken, nobody uses barbecue sauce, baby. At least nobody I know uses barbecue sauce. So anyway, we get up this morning and we're gonna go out and do a little shopping, right? Okay, before we go, I got some agua fresca up in here, right here, yo. I got some nice agua fresca. So we drink some agua fresca. Got my cup over here, my glass over here. We drink a little agua fresca, and I had this shawarma marinating, right? This shawarma right here, I had it marinated overnight. So what I said to myself was, instead of making the traditional, man, I'm about to say Archie's Rockefeller, make the traditional eggs Benedict. I think something will go real, real nice with this plum. Now this is Japanese loqua plum agua fresca, right? So what I did, I pulled the same griddle out. Now I didn't get a bagel, okay? What I did is I got some Pillsbury biscuits, okay? I took the rolling pin and flattened it out. Matter of fact, this is just about cooked. I gotta take care of business, y'all. I took those two Pillsbury biscuits and I flattened them out, okay? Flattened them out, put them on the side. I took some shawarma, okay? Put them on the griddle. Cook the shawarma, okay? Then if you ever made yuca bread or flour tortillas, right? I took the flattened Pillsbury buttermilk biscuit, put it over here on the griddle, toasted it on one side, flipped it over, toasted on the other side. Took 2 eggs, actually it was 4 eggs, put them over on this side. Took some butter, buttered down the cooked side of the biscuit. Then I took the shawarma, put the shawarma on top of the buttered flat biscuit. Then flip the eggs over just for a minute to keep the yolk. Then put 2 eggs on top of the biscuit with the buttered flat biscuit with the shawarma, baby. Talking about tastes good, man. It's not an eggs Benedict. Oh no, oh no, baby. Look, hey, look. I made myself eggs. You see me make eggs Benedict, baby. But this right here this stuff I made this time, baby. This wasn't a bagel. It was a biscuit, a butter biscuit with shawarma and egg with yolk running all down the side, baby. Woo! And I put a little salt and pepper on that egg too, on both sides after I flipped it. Man, let me tell you something, baby. What I did, I chopped the egg up. We just sliced it. So slice the whole thing up, right? So when you take your fork, you get the egg, the yolk, the meat, and the biscuit. Man, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. That Arabic flavor with that egg yolk running. I know I just gave a restaurant in Saudi Arabia an idea. It was so good. I didn't know. I'm like, this was so good, man. It was a mind blower. It's really a mind blower, baby. It was so good. And man, if we weren't going out to eat, and if I wasn't gonna be coming back to make this tonight, because I got my customers and stuff like that, the girl next door and everybody, I would be eating one right now. I would have showed you how to make it. So next time when I make it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the chicken, right? Now, as you can see, the chicken was just like this. So I had to chop it up a little bit when I put it on top of the biscuit, right? But the next time, I'm gonna take my pounder and I'm gonna flatten that biscuit out. So it's gonna be a flat, a flat. Listen to me. I'm gonna pound that chicken out. I'm gonna pound that chicken down to a nice thin piece of chicken. I'm gonna put it over here and cook it, stir fry it, cook it just like I'm about to cook it in a minute. And then I'm gonna put it on top of that biscuit. So instead of putting chunks of chicken on top of the biscuit, I'm gonna put a flat chicken tenderloin or or a flat chicken thigh, flattened chicken breast, and put on top of that. And then I'm gonna put that yolky egg up on that baby, and then we're gonna see what we got then, baby. And you know what I'm gonna call it? I haven't really narrowed the name down yet to perfection, but for right now, it's the breakfast chicken Dubai special because I can do this with lamb meat too, baby. The breakfast lamb Dubai special, the breakfast steak Dubai special, the breakfast pork Dubai special, baby. Because shawarma goes with everything, baby. You can I probably can use this shawarma recipe on everything. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of experimenting, baby. You're gonna be right there with me, baby, all the time. Transforming, roll out with Magna Prime, baby. That's what you got to do. You got to come with me, and if you start streaming, I'm gonna come and be with you too, baby. So now I'm just gonna scrape all this up. I'm gonna turn the heat back up now, so I can get this up. I'm gonna throw this over in the sink to wash that off. This the next stage. Always got to keep it clean, baby. Got to keep it clean around here. All right, we got 5 more minutes on the first round for the pressure cooker. Everybody know why you there. And one thing about the hooly hooly sauce, it sticks, baby. It sticks, but it's so good. That hooly hooly sauce, man. I know it's got brown sugar in it. Got to. And I've tried to make my own before. After I left Hawaii, you know, this was like in the year 2000. Internet now is not what it was back then. So I was ordering from a store called Hilo Hattie for a while. Then there was Family Friends Hawaii. Got it from them for a while. Now I buy my hula hula sauce at World Market, Costco World Market. That's where I get it from. This little small morsel here. Ooh, it's hot. Mm. Ooh. Oh man, with this full smooth flavor, I go first. Mm. I love it. I love it, baby. Hey, look here, y'all. Look what we just did. Now I wish you were here. I wish you were here so you can get some of this, baby, so you can see the truth behind the hula hula. But the way I do hula hula, okay? Hawaiians do hula hula at a whole different level than me, or maybe I'm doing it at a whole different level than them. I just know I'm trying new ways to get down to business, baby. I'm always getting closer and closer to the verge of perfection. If this is not perfection, I'm gonna make it there someday. Anyway, that's it for that one, baby. Get me a little napkin over here. Throw this in the water here. Right. So we got that. Just washing that spatula off just a little bit. But we're gonna use that one again. Okay. Get my little cheese grater. Clean that up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna rinse them off. That's all I'm doing right now. Just rinsing them off a little bit. Get ready for the next phase here, y'all. Take a little soapy water. Soapy Clorox water. Clean that up a little bit. Now, one thing I was doing when I was cleaning with the napkin, I was feeling for rough spots. I was feeling for any leftover residue. So I did a good job scraping and knocking all that off. Next year, you know what's about to happen. Sterilization, baby. Sterilization. Let's back up to 400. Because I don't want any of the hooly hooly flavor in the shawarmas, wasn't as clean as thought. But that's why you use a white towel. That's why I use a white towel. Okay? So a little bit less still. Another side. But there you go, baby. See? See how clean that is? So now I know that just continued to heat up. All right, this went down to 0. So now I'm gonna press pressure cook. I gotta unplug it. Then plug it back in and restart it. Pressure cook for another 30 minutes. So we got a whole another hour to hang out together, y'all. But anyway, this is the hooly hooly chicken, man. You know, let me tell you something. When the flavor profile hits you, the hooly hooly chicken, I gotta tell you what I'm tasting right now. What I'm tasting right now is what the heat did to the chicken. And what the heat did to the outside of the chicken was caramelizing. I can taste the caramelized flavor of the chicken and the hooly hooly sauce. Okay, chicken. Chicken is a light meat, a light flavored meat. It's not like beef that has distinctive flavor. You can flavor chicken with almost any flavor, and chicken will absorb that flavor. So when you put it to heat, that flavor magnates into the chicken itself and brings about the flavor that you want. I got the flavor that I want when I use the sauce that I want, baby. Even with pork, I get the flavor I want when I use the spices that I want. Chicken souvlaki. Chicken shawarma. Because I had souvlaki for lunch today. That's why I was at a Greek restaurant. Chicken shawarma, baby. Accepting the flavor of proprietary mixture, baby. To bring about the flavor that I created. The one the flavor that I want, baby. Just the flavor that I want. You know? The flavor's been approved, baby, certified by people who know what shawarma tastes like. My Hawaiian holy chicken, Kahlua pork, that's certified. It's not because I've been there and I like it. I let Hawaiians taste my food. I let Puerto Ricans taste my food. I let Arabians taste my food. I let people from the when I was making paella, I brought it to work. I work with Mitchell Echeverria. He's gone now. He's retired. Jose Serrano Walfred, Alexis Guzman. You know, you know, Miss Pagan Vega. You know, who else? Miguel Barreto, Victor Tolentino, baby. No, he's Italian. Madera, Gonzalez, Harry Gonzalez, man. Look, I work with Puerto Ricans, baby, to tell me, and people who are from Spain, Concepcion Johnson. They lived in Spain. They are Spanish, so they know what paella tastes like. Those are the people who I get to authenticate me to say, man, you're doing good. I don't just say, oh, I've been over there to Hawaii. I like the way they cook. Well, guess what? I'm not okay. I'm from Louisiana, and let's just say you make gumbo and bring it to me to taste it. Now you've been to Louisiana. You've been on Bourbon Street. You've been on Magazine. You've been on Tulane. You've been on Esplanade. You've been down there on Iberville, Bienville, Canal. You know, and you tasted gumbo. You like gumbo. You live in your house for 3 years. You go home. You make gumbo, but you've only had gumbo in restaurants. That don't mean nothing, man. You got to go get home cooking, baby, because I've had my mamas, my grandmothers, my great grandmother, a host of aunts and uncles and cousins. Okay? My mama's friends, their friends, people who she played on the basketball team with, all my uncles and stuff, my daddy's brothers, cousins, this is cousin. First, second, I made gumbo from at least 100 people in my lifetime, so I know what gumbo tastes like. I can't go to Puerto Rico and come back and make paella, even if I lived there for 3 years. I don't have the experience level, baby, to say I'm making something authentic. I need somebody who is native to the country to tell me if I'm making something authentic, baby. I gotta, the people got to certify me, baby. I can't certify myself. What is that? Self-trained, self-taught? That's like a person trying to read the Bible and say, I understand everything. That's a whole nother story. And we could go there, okay? But I'm a church boy, okay? We'll talk about that another day. But yeah. So when I taste this, and I'm tasting how good it is, it's not because I'm thinking it's so good. It's because I've given this to Hawaiians. I've given this to Hawaiians, and Hawaiians have told me, "You got yourself something there, brother. You got the aloha spirit." That's what I'm talking about, man. This stuff tastes so good. All right, baby. Woo! Ah, let me get a clean side of the towel here. Got to go at it one more time. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. I'll just give them that time to steam one more time so I can look at it. You see how clean that is. Okay, we ready to go, baby. We ready to go now. All right. Swarmer, I told you. Now, with this one, I've only had one person from Poland where shawarma is made regularly. Say this was good. But one person's opinion was just not good enough for me. I've got to get this out to more people. Actually, find some people from Turkey or Saudi Arabia or one of the countries of the Arab world to tell me if my shawarma is any good. Okay, rest of your hands again. Have to smack it on that chicken. Okay. Yeah, that was the final cleansiness right there. The clean, the white towel cleaning test for your griddle. Make sure you're doing that Make sure I get my other utensils ready here for the next phase. I don't want any hooly hooly in my shawarma. In other words, don't mess with my phone. Hooly hooly. Shawarma time, baby. All right, all right. Okay. Getting down to business, as we always do. I'm going with the Greek mythology. Olive oil one more time, baby. Spread it all about the griddle. And like I said, I was gonna do this outside, but nah, nah. It's hot out there, y'all. I mean, it's cold out there. What am I talking about? It's cold out there. There we go. Oh yeah. The smell just hits me. It's soon, man. It's soon. As soon as the oh man. Woo! As soon as the meat hits the griddle, you can smell it, baby. See what's happening, baby, is the marinade, the shawarma marinade has marinated, penetrated into the meat, okay? Penetrated into the meat. Therefore, as it cooks, this gonna smell good the whole time. Just like that hula hula chicken. Once it hits, the liquid ingredients start to steam up. And you can smell it already, baby. Flavorization throughout the room, baby. And if I'm outside with my big griddle, it's throughout the airways, baby. And the whole time this is cooking, you're going to be smelling what the brother's cooking, baby, with the magnolias got going on up in here. 400 degrees right now. I'll kick it down a little bit. But like I say, baby, what's it doing right now? What's that heat doing? That heat is what? Like I said with the hooly hooly chicken, it's caramelizing the outside, baby. So what it's doing is taking the marinade, the shawarma marinade, burning it slightly, giving it a crispy crust on the flavor profile, baby. And that's what you want, baby. You don't want to do this low and slow, but you can. You don't want to bake this, but you can. But you're going to get a different flavor profile. See, for every different way. And if I was this is on the grill, with charcoal, it would have a little charcoal flavor to it, baby. You can't imagine how good this tastes on the charcoal grill, baby. I'm telling you right now, it's all the way live. It's transforming rolled out with Magna Prime, baby. You know why? Because I told you already. I'm taking this to a whole new level. Cook it to a whole new level, because that's what I do, baby. I'm coming on long. I'm coming on strong, baby, because like Wesley Wright said, if we did it right, you can't be wrong, baby. Hang with the Magnator. Come on and ride with me. Roll with me, baby, because we can't be stopped. And we don't get no flat, so we won't be stopped. Well, how can you not get a flat? Wheels of steel, baby. Rolling on the track, on the road. The conversation is going wow, baby, up in here. Magnation, magnation. Woo, yeah, baby. Magnation all over the place, all over the kitchen, boy. Just give me some more. You know what? I had a song to give it to me, baby. Make me holler, I had enough, baby. Well, you can never get enough of this, baby. Because all you're going to do is want to be magnated just one more time, baby. Oh, magnation. Again and again and again. Yeah. I got these sunglasses on. I'm gonna take a peek right here. Now, y'all know this only been cooking for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna put it up here. But just look at that, baby. We only been cooking for what, 2, 3 minutes? Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Putting that flavor profile. You know, when it looks this good, you know it's gonna have some flavor, baby. You know it's gonna have some kind of flavor. And it's already on. Like I said, as we continue to get closer and closer to the verge of eating this, and that's the verge of getting it on. That flavor base has been penetrated throughout the meat. Therefore, this penetration flavor, this caramelization flavor is now it's going and now you flip it over, you flip it on the other side. What you're gonna put what we're doing is you're putting a seal on one side, flip it over, put a seal on the other side, and now the flavors can't get out. So now as the meat continues to heat up through the cooking process, guess what? The marination flavor, the the liquid particles that's inside the meat is going to steam up and flavor the meat even more as it continues to moisturize and tenderize the meat, baby. That's why I do it the way I do it, baby. That's why I start off with the high heat, both sides, caramelize, flip them over again, double caramelization, baby. Then lower the heat. You know why? Because it's the same process, baby. I'm turning it over. I'm turning it over. I'm turn. Just like I told you 10, 20 minutes ago. Hooly, it's turn. I told you, I'm an international cook. I learned how to cook the hooly chicken by turning and churning and burning and turning, making your atoms move so fast, expand the molecules in the food, causing the friction fire, burning the neutrons in the food, engaging with the protons in the food. So when I taste it, baby, I just want to bare my chest. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. This is Soma Yuki Hero style, baby, coming to you, plus ultra 100%, baby. You know what I'm talking about, baby. I'm talking about Gum Luffy, boy. Baby. Oh man. Sometimes I just go with the flow just too much, y'all. I'm telling you right now, it smells so good up in here, baby. I'm getting fired up. And I ate 2 good meals today, baby. I told you. The chicken Dubai delight or whatever I'm gonna call that, baby. Then we went down to the Greek place and I had some souvlaki. I got shawarma, huli, kalua pork. Come on, man. International flavor. Told you my wife said she lived in a 5-star restaurant, didn't it? Oh man. Time to get another flip. The caramelization taking place, baby. Flavor profile taking place, baby. Woo! Boy, girl. Everybody wants to get into the marination world. Woo! Now you know what time it is. Getting that flavor profile up, baby. See all that starch chicken right there? Oh, baby, that's going into the flavor profile of the whole, baby. You know what I'm saying? Bagel Nation, baby. I'm talking about the one, baby. This is the one for all. Every piece of chicken, every piece of flavorization is going into the flavor profile. But I can't let this sticky stuff over here not get back into the mix, baby. This is one for all. This is one for all. Everybody can get some. That means every what? Every piece of flavorization in here is going to be marinated back in here, baby. That's what we doing over here. We're not playing around up in here. If you got somebody cooking some sausage or something, man, if y'all knew how good this smell, there's no way you would let that get away. No, baby. No. Like my friend Jose Serrano Walker said, no, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is what I'm talking about. Keeping the flavors together now. Oh yeah. Woo! It smells so good, y'all. I almost can't take it myself. Baby. Oh man, give me some water. Oh yeah, y'all. This is some good stuff. You know what? I should get my cell phone and go Facebook Live too, but I'm gonna spare 'em. Hey, look, you know what you should do? Macadata One. Go check out my Instagram page. Matter of fact, I should be. Well, I don't have any of this on there. I don't think I do. I want to be making shawarma for less than a year. That's why I need to get more people to taste it. I mean, I know it's good. Everybody who, matter of fact, we did the shawarma thing, and I gave, like I said, I let co-workers take stuff home and cook it, man. Ken took the shawarma spice blend, right? Made it up just like this. But he did chicken wings and went home and fried them not once, but fried them twice Asian style and brought in crunchy shawarma chicken wings. And man, and then you know what he did? He did double crunch shawarma chicken breast, baby. See, I employ my people. Matter of fact, I gave him the money to go buy the chicken. I said, look, man, take this spice. Here you go. Take this yogurt. Take this 20. Go and do what you got to do. You got a family. Just bring me a little bit. Man, he bought that stuff back. Next thing you know, the whole crew was like giving him money and shit. You know, money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, you see that right there? He had us bubbling, juicing up. We gonna flip that one more time, baby. We gonna flip that one more time, baby. Flip it out one more time, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And we just gonna let that caramelize up. We gonna see if we got some flavor base to go back in there. I feel a little scrapiness, a little crunchiness. Got to scrape back in there. I'm not gonna let that flavor burn if I can help it, you know. Now y'all saw some of that hooly burn a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, you know. Now, y'all got all kinds of spices up in this swarm here, y'all. But like I say, go out there. I will tell you one thing. I will tell you one thing so you can kind of, you know, I mean, I can't leave you totally in the blind, okay? All right, this right here, this is about 2 cups of yogurt. This 24 ounces, okay? It's 24-ounce yogurt. My spice blend, I use, there it is, right there. When you come up with your spice blend, use 10 tablespoons. 10 tablespoons of whatever spice blend you have to, to 24 ounces of yogurt, and take your blender out and mix it up about, I think I was mixing it up about 8 minutes. Then I let it sit overnight. Then I put it on the next morning. Boom. You see what I'm doing tonight, baby. But matter of fact, Dubai chicken sandwich or whatever, that's going to be called with this morning. Hey, I'm getting down to business, baby. Matter of fact, I can sell this to my neighbors because they smell what the brother's cooking. Oh, yeah. Now I can take this down, charge it to 300. And it's smooth sailing now, baby. They're just cooking the chicken the rest of the way through now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Baby, ain't nobody playing today. We are not playing today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna load this up to YouTube a little bit later once I change the name of it. Man, I got customers I got to deal with. You know, hey, look, I got a full-time job, but you know what? I cooks on the side. You know why? Because there's 168 hours in a week. You know, I only work 40 hours a week. I only sleep about 40 hours a week. That's only 80 hours. There's 168 hours. That means I still got 88 hours to do what I want. Why can't I take 10 hours a week and cook for somebody and make some money? See, get your full-time job, but then get your little something on the side to make some legal, legitimate, extra cash, put away in the bank for your children, your grandchildren, for somebody's education, something like that, baby. We all can make a little extra money on the side, baby, without taking too much time from the family. Because remember, I just talked about 90 hours. Guess what? For the family. Guess what? I still got 60, 70. I still got 78 hours, baby. I got 78 hours to go shop with the wife, play with the kids, play with the grandkids, hanging out with the neighbors, watch the football game or two, basketball, hockey, whatever I want, baby. Look, you got time to do everything you want, be productive. But if you spend your life with foolishness, guess what? Then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get the results of what you put into life, baby. Okay, we can talk about that another time too. But you got to get down to business. You got to get down to business, and you got to, and you're not too young to come up with a plan. You're never too young to come up with a plan. It's- We didn't have the internet when I was 25 years old. Okay, 30 years old. Let me see. I think around 1992 they had those message boards. It was around I think 99, 8. Say around 90, well, 95, they had those message boards. So let's say around 96, 97, the internet first came out. So 97, man, I was 35 years old before I had the internet. But you, 18, 20, 25 years old, you guys got the internet since y'all were babies and stuff, you know? You have access to everything in the world. You can learn anything that you want to learn to do, and you can learn how to do it right by just listening to people who've done it before. You can find out the mistakes that you don't have to make on your own. There's so much information out there. You can learn about IRAs, you can learn about TSPs, you can learn about money and wealth management, you can learn about insurances, you can learn about building houses. Uh, You think a mechanic works on my car? Most of my life, no. But now because it's so complicated, well, I got to get somebody to help me out. But you can learn how to do a lot of things on your car yourself. There's so much that you can do on your own with the internet. People out there, just like me, showing you how to cook. They're out there doing everything on the internet, man. I didn't figure it out. Somebody figured so many things out that I did on the internet myself just because I wasn't too lazy to get these hands dirty. Put it in the work, baby. Put it in the work for your life, man. Do something to be get that education, get a certification, but get a full-time job, okay? And hang in there, stick with it, and make sure as the years go by, your pay continue to go up. You don't have to stay in the same job all your life, okay? You might get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jobs by the time you're 65 years old, okay? But just make sure that your money keeps going up and that you stay employed and get you something on the side that keeps you making extra money. Because you got to think of you should all you kids out there, start thinking about retirement now. Start thinking about retirement now, and you'll thank me for it. Oh man, woo! This is perfection, baby. I gotta turn this on. Whoo, good as it gets, baby. For me, a little bit of swarm of action right there, a little stickiness back into the flavor profile, baby. I forgot to put the swarm on the stick, man. I forgot to put it on the skewer, man, for y'all. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be putting on a show here, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all see that? Rinse my hand off a little bit here. Woo! I'll do this one for this bowl here. Okay. This is boy, this is smelling so good. It really, really is. Flavor profile here, y'all. I'll clean that up a little later. We're gonna unplug this now. Check it out, baby. The swarmer, baby. The swarmer. Still hot, still steaming. This is pure madness, y'all. This is pure madness. I'm telling you, man. This is so good. I'm telling you, man. I cannot believe that I cook this sometime. Some of the stuff I cook is so good. I cannot believe I cook it myself. And man, if I put this on some charcoal, you know that's coming up in the near future, baby. Let me get some more water, baby. Oh man, this is some good stuff. I tell you, baby, this is some good stuff. Only thing I'm waiting now for the clue of pork. Nothing like some nice, clean, fresh water. Especially after that big Greek salad I had today. That's souvlaki. Mm, mm. Man, I tell you, man, I tell you, if that was like stray dogs and cats in my neighborhood, they'd be coming to my house right now. Now, one thing I could do with this Kahlua pork that I'm waiting on now, which I got another whole half an hour to go, is when people do this stuff in the Instant Pot, you can actually do it for half an hour. But for some reason, I just do it for 90 minutes because that's what I'm used to. Because I figure when I was baking it, 3.5 hours, I figure I just cut the time in half. But even with some of the pressure cookers I bought, they say you can cook it for half an hour. People just get caught up in tradition, man. Sometimes tradition just ain't worth nothing. But what I'm gonna do real quick here, I'm gonna get on the internet. I should just ask Siri. Let me ask Siri. I'm gonna ask Google. Google Assistant. How long should I pressure cook pork? How long should you cook pork in a pressure cooker? 20 to 30 minutes. Now, that's meat and poultry. Pork. 45 to 55. Oh, 15 minutes per pound. That was about 5 pounds. So 5 times 15, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Okay. So I should let it go for 15 more minutes then. After this round right here. Pork roast, 3 to 4 pounds, 45 to 55 minutes. Okay. Can you overcook pork in a pressure cooker? It is impossible to overcook pulled pork in the Instant Pot. Okay. It's very unlikely if you're using pork shoulder or butt. I'll get more specific. How long should I cook a 5 pound pork shoulder in a pressure cooker? Be more specific. How long does a 5 pound pork shoulder take, but didn't say pressure cook? Okay, about 75 minutes. Okay, so I'm at 1 more minute, so I just unplug this when it goes to zero. 15 more minutes, and we'll be good. So I can just keep this right. Boom. Oh, down to 15 minutes. Okay, we just got a little bit 15 more minutes to go, y'all. We on the road, baby. Instead of 90 minutes, I go down to 75 when I'm doing like a 5 pound. Matter of fact, let me pull it out. I'm gonna get my hands dirty for a second here, y'all. And I'm gonna look at this and see exactly how much this pork shoulder weighed. And this pork shoulder weighed It was 121 a pound. It was $5.60. Yeah, so it's about four pound. I'm finished, baby. I'm finished. But I'm gonna go with the 15 minutes anyway, just because I'm the magninator and I said that I would. Okay, so let me go ahead and wash my hands off in this soapy Cloroxy water. Okay, I'm gonna rinse them off. Okay, now I'm gonna take this ring off, and because I was just in the garbage can, I'm washing my hands again. I got other people I'm dealing with. Can't be messing around. I got a catering business and a reputation to uphold. So anyway, y'all. Oops, I didn't kick it too bad. Wash my hands twice, just because it's what I've got to do. All right, y'all. All right, all right. Whew. Okay. Oh, let me get some more of this water. Matter of fact, let me get some more of this kombucha. My wife, she drinks the other kombucha. Let's see, I had some vegetables today. And a salad, meat. I'm drinking her kombucha. All right. Woo, yeah. All right, y'all. Good to go. I'm gonna heat this up so I can scrape it clean again. I can throw that in the sink. I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna, sterilize this, but I'm gonna wash it real good after I get off the stream. I'm gonna get me a napkin here. That's just for the initial cleaning process here, I can feel this where I got the scrapes in there. Yes, and it's just how I do it. I mean, everybody gonna clean things their own way. It's just that when my great grandmother taught me how to wash dishes, she told me, wash the dishes, scrub them twice, dip them in the water, and then fill. And if you feel any kind of food particles, then you wash it off. You take the towel, you rub it off, make sure it's clean. Then you wash it again before you rinse it. So that's why when I take the napkin here, I'm passing it over. I'm filling for lumps, because you know this can get pretty hot sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what I'm doing. Yes, my great grandmother was a wonderful woman. Yes. Yep, 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 yep. Yes, sir. But anyway, y'all. Okay. That's really good right there. That's really good, y'all. That's really, really good. Okay. This has cooled down a lot, so I can really handle it good. Okay. So I'm good to go with that. 11 more minutes on that Kahlua pork, y'all. I'll put some of this on the side. Put some of this on the side. I'm moving a few things around over here. I really should go Facebook Live. I really should, man. Let's make some people mad back home in Louisiana. Okay, let me get something here. Let's see. Got what I'm looking for. Nope. All right, I'm gonna spray down. Remember, I did the cutting board for the pork earlier. This is pure Clorox, so gotta add a little water to it because of the little spout doesn't little thing doesn't get to the bottom, so I gotta keep that kind of moist. I want that to settle into the surface of the stuff, you know. I'll keep things clean around here. Yep, Clorox. Cleaning buddy of mine. All right, so anyway, okay. Come on. Let's see here. I'm about to back this camera up just a little bit. Go in here and we'll get a pan. Back up a little bit more, y'all. Okay. Come on, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. Okay. So what we're gonna be doing next, everybody, is when that Kahlua pork is ready. Now I forgot those noodles out there. When that Kahlua pork is ready, got a few things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all some tricks. Show y'all some of my little secrets for healthy eating. I mean, come on. Y'all saw how much fat was on that pork shoulder. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show y'all how I, the Maglinator, the leader of the Magna Nation, gets away with taking all the fat out of the pork. Okay? Have you ever heard of 100% no fat pork? Well, guess what? That's what I'm about to show you in a little while, baby. So, I'm gonna go get some saran wrap. So I can cover up. Give you one more look at that beautiful hooly hooly chicken. Just to put it on the side. I'll take some pictures and post. No, I already got this on Instagram. That fantastic shawarma. I promise this is the last meat I'm eating today. Promise not to break this promise. Mm. Okay. Boy, stuff is good. 6 minutes to go. And even though this is a pressure cooker, man, I can smell it. It smells so good. Smells so good up in here. Yes, it does. But then hey, you have the swarm and the hooly hooly too. I'm like, okay, how can it not smell good up in here? Okay, over here, this over here, pressure cooker. Bring it a little closer now. We can count it down together, y'all. 5 minutes to go. Okay, so anyway, I told you my hooly hooly chicken story. I've told you my shawarma story. I've told you my Kahlua pork story. Okay, like I said, I was gonna do this outside. Woo! Haha. Man, I got reflexes like the Flash. But it's kind of cold out there. I've got 36-inch Blackstone griddle. Well, I could do the shawarma on one side, the hooly hooly on the other side. I could have done a third. Matter of fact, once I did like 5 different stir fries on my 36-inch grill. I did. It was hooly hooly chicken. It was shoyu chicken. It was bulgogi. It was yakisoba. And what was the other one? Hooly hooly, shoyu, yakisoba, bulgogi, and what was that fifth one? I can't remember what it was, but I'm gonna have to now that was on a whole different YouTube page years ago. What I might do with that is I might go find it and transfer it over because that was that was a great day, man. A guy like me who loves to cook, who loves to marinate, I'm telling you, if I'm doing 5 different stir fries, I got 10 different spatulas, right? Boom, 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 working it out, baby. I'm telling you, putting up a sweat out there that day, baby. But everything came out fantastic, man. I mean, it was smorgasbord that day, man. I was in rare form. 3 minutes to go. So anyway, what I'm gonna do, and I'll explain to you why I'm doing it too, is I'm gonna take the Kahlua pork, right? And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be shredding it up, okay, with 2 forks. 2 forks. I'm gonna take the Kahlua pork. I'll be shredding it up, and as I'm shredding it, I'll be taking out the fat. That's all I'll be doing. I'll be taking out the fat. So I'll take this bowl, this on the side. Yeah, take this out of here. That's what that hooly hooly chicken was in before I cooked it. Okay. And I'll be shredding it, taking out the fat. Okay. Now, what this is for, this is what I will pour the broth in. Okay. And what's going to happen, okay, is I'm going to pour the broth into this container. Okay. What's going to happen, okay, as you know, as I fill this up, the fat is going to float to the top. Okay. The fat's going to float to the top. So when I pour it out, okay, there's going to be a little fat over here too. So I'll pour the fat into here, but then as the broth comes out, I'm going to put that into a container, which I want to keep. And as it goes down, down, the fat's on top, fat's on top. Then as the fat starts coming up here, I'm going to stop and pour the fat over here. So now on this side, I'm going to have a pot full of nothing but broth and Kahlua pork, baby. And that's what I'm going to use to make my cabbage. That's what I use to make collard greens, baby. That's what I use in a lot of dishes to increase the marination of the flavor. See, marination is also flavorization. And I'm talking about layer of flavor on top of layer of flavor on top of layer of flavor, baby. Taking it all the way up, baby, to the ultimate stage of taking cooking whole you to a whole new level, baby. And that's what I do. So let me get the pot out. I'm going to be using for this. Here, so that pot's going to be right here. And you're going to be able to see every bit of this, okay? You're going to be a witness to this process that I've shown very few people. We got 1 minute left, baby. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is the marination process at its finest. Here, what's that? Some. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that was. I'll put that in. Okay, just heard the bell ring. I know with this particular microphone that you can't hear anything but my voice. So when I like clap my hands, I know you can't hear it. So you didn't hear the alarm go off. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna position this over here. I'm gonna unplug it. All right. Now I'm gonna take this towel and put over the top of it for the steam. Because when the steam comes out, turn this on. See how it's starting to come out? I don't want that to go everywhere. And, you know, it might start dripping down as it's starting to do. Well, I'll move this around a little bit as it gets saturated. And you'll see, oh, woo, man, I'll tell you what, baby, that Kalua pork is smelling so good in here right now, baby. So look, hey, look, like I said, if you go to the internet, find your Kalua pork recipe, cook it in the pressure cooker, baby. Remember, you can save those juices, which you're going to watch me do, so you can steam your collard greens, baby. Now, when I steam I'm telling you right now, baby, when I'm steaming collard greens, baby, I'm putting in Louisiana andouille sausage, baby. Man, not yet, but I'm gonna make my own andouille sausage real soon. Not 2024, maybe 2025, because I haven't perfected it. What I make is really good, okay? But it's not Magnolia super stage quality yet, baby. Remember, I take cooking to a whole new level, and I'm not gonna take it all the way up there with you until it's all the way up there with me, baby. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we still got a little bit to go. It's still tight. It's still tight. But anyway, the Kahlua pork juices. Watch what I do with the fat. You're gonna see me take all the fat. Come on, have you ever heard of pig with no fat? Come on, baby. Come on. Some of the that's what that is. Some of the juices from this just spilled over. That's what I'm like. What's that in the pot? I know I cleaned this thing. Yeah, that's just some of the when this was steaming out. Some of it just spilled it over here. Whisk it over there. But anyway, yeah, we're at the final stages right now. Pressure still on it, still in there. There we go, baby. Woo! Ha ha! Boy, I tell you, baby. Boy, that stuff is hot. Mm. Okay, so I got this out the way here. I'm gonna put this over here. I should have used. I'll use this one. All right. The only thing you see watching me do right now. Oh yeah. Should I bring y'all a little closer here? I should have used a zoom or something, man. Okay, let's see. I just want to make sure I can get the whole process in here for y'all. Oh man. You know, even though the kitchen wasn't smelling super good for 3 or 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, it smells good right now, baby. And it's making me smile, baby. Oh man. I tell you, this is beautiful, man. You know, this is beautiful. I'm just taking the pork out right now, leaving all the juice. I've unplugged it so the heat's off. Very, very nice. Very nice pork shoulder there, y'all. Very nice. Oh, I can't wait to taste it. Matter of fact, I said I wasn't gonna eat no more meat today. I gotta sample it though. Taste test, you know? I should have said I just want to eat any more chicken today. All right, so anyway, what I'm doing next here, y'all, before I do that, now this is the hot part right here. This is hot, 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 hot. Okay, I'm gonna take this pot out, pour the broth. Okay, just got a little bit left. Okay, before I start to breaking down the meat, let me show you what I was talking about a little while ago. Okay, so I just poured the broth into this container, which looks like a flower pot. Okay, take a close look over here. You see on top right there? That's fat. Okay, I don't want to eat that. I don't want you to eat that. Okay, and then over here, you can see that the oil is on top. Now, this is called an oil separator, but any container you use, the oil is going to float to the top. Oil and water don't mix. So what's down here? This is nothing but pure broth, baby. Pure broth. And that's what you want. So what I'm doing here next is I'm pouring that little bit of fat that's in the top of that spout. Okay. I'm pouring that off. And it's gone. It's gone. Okay. Now, the rest of the fat is over here on top. So what I'm doing next here, I'm gonna put it where you guys can see it. Is I'm pouring pure Kahlua pork broth into this pot. Now, as you can see, the fat stripe is on the top, which is nowhere near the spout. But as I continue to pour, I'll turn this around so you can watch it. You see it getting closer and closer. Okay. Still, on the bottom, that's where all the broth is at. Okay. It's probably got some meat stopping it up. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the side here. See the fat still on top. Now you see the fat starting to go up the spout, and I don't want that. I don't want the fat to go up the spout. This is the fat going into the refuse bowl. What we don't want. Okay? And now I'm gonna take the rest, which is just a very little, and I'm gonna do the same thing. The fatty portion goes out. The good broth goes in. Yeah, I got meat covering up the spout now. But that's good enough. That's good enough, you guys. And look, now what I got here is a pot of Kahlua pork broth for my collard greens. But you know what? In Hawaii, they got something called Kahlua pork and cabbage. Hey, why use water when you got the juice from the Kahlua pork itself, the broth from the Kahlua pork itself right here, where you can steam your cabbage, baby. Now, Here we go for that taste test, baby. Oh my goodness. Tremendous, tremendous flavor, Hawaiian style, Kahlua pork, plus ultra, 100%. You got to. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, baby. Absolutely beautiful. Now, next thing, and last thing, what I'm going to do. Now, you got that. This broth has no fat in it. Now, we're going to take the pig itself, the pork itself, right? Come over here and use the forks to separate the fat from the meat, getting rid of all the fat, baby. One piece at a time. So you over here, see that big piece of fat right there? Garbage. You don't want to eat that. Nobody wants to eat that. Garbage. Now let me tell you something. If you don't mind eating it, guess what? I'll tell you what, boy. It tastes so succulent and savory in your mouth. Cause every now and then, like say if I use it to make a sandwich or something, some of that fatty gristle you gonna get in, you know, you might not get 100% of it, but in the little bit that you do, man, that flavor just tastes so good in your mouth. Man, it's just crazy, man. And that's all I'm doing right now. Taking my time. I know my hands are moving fast, but I've been doing this for years, baby. Separating the meat from the fatty tissue for the only pig in the world with no fat in it, baby. 100% pure. K Aloha style, Hawaiian style, Kahlua pork, baby. And I tell you, baby, this is what it's all about. When I was living in Hawaii, family were living in Hawaii, man, we were eating it up over there. You know, it's a wonder I didn't gain any weight. But then I was working out and exercising too, so, you know. And then, you weren't really eating like super heavy, you know. Had so much good food over there from the different cultures that, you have a little of this, a little of that, and just enjoy the food. Never had to overindulge. You know what I mean? It was good. It was really good. So anyway, as you can see, I'm using a fork, taking the fat out, just shredding it up, baby. That's all I'm doing. All right, just about done. Just about done. There you go, baby. Hawaiian style, Kahlua pork, plus ultra, 100%. Over here, you got the fat and you got the fatty liquids. Over here, you got nothing but the pure broth, baby. We talking some collard greens for sure, baby. or we're talking about some Kahlua pork and cabbage steam. And this right here, baby, this is going in the freezer. Woo, baby, I tell you what, this is your boy, the Magnator, saying thank you. I thank you for coming out. I thank you for hanging out with your boy and watching me and checking this out, baby. This is. Mm, I'm gonna bring one of the titties, baby. Mm, delicious. Okay. Not too much salt? Okay. 100%. Wife just said it's delicious. I always gotta ask her if she got if too much salt, cause she's the spice master, baby. I'm the spice maker, spice master, but she's the spice taste tester. 100% tested approved by Maga Diva, baby. Yo, this your boy Magnator saying thanks for coming out and checking out the video. Remember what we did today? Hooly Hooly chicken, shawarma, chicken shawarma, and Kahlua pork. You got all three of my background stories on how I came to develop these particular dishes. I do think I have the Kahlua pork and the Huli Huli chicken at the highest level I can. But remember, I've been only doing the shawarma for less than a year. So I know I can improve, baby. I know I can make it better. Somehow, some way, somewhere down the line, your boy, the Magnator, is going to take shawarma to a whole new level. And I'm going to have the Arabians saying Arabian nights, like Arabian days. The Magnator has taught me some things in a whole different way. Arabian nights. Wife just told me, shut up, man. Just shut the hell up, man. You don't know that he can't say. I can't say you. I'm telling you, man. I can't say word for a penny, y'all. But I can try to fake it though. I can try to fake it though. You know what I'm saying? I tried. I tried. But she looked at me like, oh no, no, hell no. Yeah, man, look. Well, anyway, y'all look. Hey, thanks for checking this video out. Hanging with your boy. Woo, 3 super dishes, baby. I could have made some more, but you know, hey, look. Got other things to do. It's Saturday night, 9:29. Hey, look, y'all be safe out there. Merry Christmas. And I got things to do. And remember what I said about a job. Plenty of time. You to get yours. Peace.